Hey yo, I think this is a good one for us to talk about. So let's invite the people. Hello everybody, how you doing? This is A&N R&B, which is R&B talk, which is him, with the hip hop soul, which is me. And today on A&N R&B, we have a great topic, and we want you to hit the like button, comment, share the video, subscribe. We want to know what you think, because if this topic really hits home, we want to continue this on the show, which comes out every Sunday at 8 p.m. on YouTube. Also, you see it some other places, but YouTube is our home. Make sure you subscribe to A&N or R&B on YouTube, this channel right here that you're watching, and also A&N or R&B on Instagram so that you can follow the content there. Today's subject is, why is love so hard to find and keep? This is a topic a lot of females talk about. So they say, I'm not gonna say they say. There's a lot of narratives that go on about what's potentially out there, and there's a lot of narratives out there that are false and wrong, depending on the age, the demographic, and the amount of hoe in people's life. So we're going to talk about something, and I really want a great, fair conversation with my brother right here, Nas the Romantic. So Nas, I'm gonna ask you, why is love so hard to find and to keep in today's world?
Because niggas just want to get their dick wet and bitches just want money. Notice I said niggas and bitches because the men and women they want the actual real thing, but the men keep running into these bitches, and you women keep running into these niggas, and next thing you know, whole bunch of bad experiences start happening, and then you drag that into the next relationship without taking the time to hash that stuff out in your head. So
That's what it is.
that's part of it.
But check it out, yo. You know all the memes that we see where the guy's the nerd and the girl tells him no, and she wants to get with the athlete dude. And then when she fat, pregnant, or fat and had 3 kids, she want to talk to the nice guy now. And the nice guy like, nah, I want to talk to your stinking ass. Like, why is that so prevalent, you think, when it comes to women liking the bad guy and not wanting to talk to the good dude?
Because everybody want to be associated with a cool kid. You feel me? It's a social status thing, man. Like, this dude, he's the varsity basketball. He's doing this. He's in a wrestling team, or he just that dude in the street. And this guy over here that's actually doing his work, or maybe not as athletic or whatnot, or maybe just is not on the sports team for whatever reason. He's the corny dude. Might be a good dude,
Or
but he's the
call
corny
weird,
dude. Hmm?
or they call him weird.
Oh, yeah, weird, weird. Or like me, I was the quiet guy. You know what I mean? So I mean, they look past him. You get looked past because the other guys are taking up more attention, or getting the most attention because they're the most out there with it.
But bro, don't we do that to women too? Don't we have good women around us, and because we want somebody we could poke on, or someone who will give us some booty or something, we'll rather be with them and tell that good girl, "You too good for me right now. I can't settle with you. I don't want to do this to you. I want to be a slut. Like you can't be. I don't want to hold you out." And we don't talk to them, but we'll talk to the person who going to grab our balls from under the table when you sitting with your boys, or I don't know if people get head in the movie theater no more, but that's what people was doing back in the day. So I mean, why do we do that to girls just the same way as they do it to us?
Same thing. Well, with us, we teenagers. We want some pussy. Point blank. We had the time where you know, every 2 seconds, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you want that chick that's gonna knock your rocks off, man, with no problems.
No, that's a fact, but
Yeah.
that's not love.
No.
So do you think people it's so far hard for people to find love and even to keep it is because in today's society, people are so stuck on being young that they're not aging gracefully and learning life lessons as they age?
Right. No, it's you stuck on sex.
So
Sex.
sex is the reason why
It's like
love is hard to find.
yeah. I mean, sex is good, man, but like it's not the end all be all. And I was having a discussion like this earlier today. Once once y'all get your little rocks off, like what is there after that? If that's all that you were into each other for, you know what I mean?
I mean, perhaps because I will say this: we are living in a very visually stimulated society. Everything's oversexed.
Mhm.
A man could go on. A man can have the most beautiful woman in the world, and just like Rick Ross said, your Instagram is a lie. First of all, somebody will be on their phone, and women don't like it when you like other people women's pictures, but that's what's on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. And just the same way with a guy, we don't want another man coming up to you and possibly taking your attention. So we play the double-edged sword and fall on it in our relationships. How do you think? How do you think people could find love in a society where the eyes are more deceiving than the lust people are following?
Go out and actually meet people.
What? Hold up. Meet people, not be on your phone?
Yeah.
No online dating, ladies and gentlemen?
No.
So then that means people had to have the balls or the spirit to have a conversation.
Exactly.
That's weird because guess what? You be in a room with people and everybody on the phones.
Right. That's what technology has done. You'll be on the phone and a word or two here and there. Then you think you done had a deep conversation where you have learned nothing about the person you were sitting across at all because you were too busy taking pictures of your food, looking at pictures of food that other people are taking, and liking dumb shit on your phone where you had this whole opportunity to sit there and strike a conversation with the person and get to know them.
Oh, so that means you have to have conversation. You have to listen, contemplate, and respond.
Right.
Oh, so check this
Basically
out.
paying attention. That's all, paying attention.
But people don't pay attention because people are so worried about what other people say. Like there's a movement going on in dating where you have the I'm a bad chick, I'm a baddie, and you have women who want to be taken care of instead of being wholesome women for men. And then you have men that want to be pursued like women who don't want to take charge and be the foundation and leaders of their relationship. So, I mean, what do you think is the cause of that and how do we get there?
Role reversal. Role reversal, man. Chicks want to be, well, in this case, dudes, it's feminine to want a female to want to chase you. I mean, it's flattering to have a woman like you and show interest in you, but just to sit there and look dumb and wait for a woman to chase you, that's the dumbest stuff I've ever heard in my life. You a dude. We go out there and it's like that for a reason. That's what we do. Supposed to go out there and be like, yo, you look good. Or whatever, however you kick your game and just you pursue the woman. You know what I
I'm
mean?
wait, I'm gonna keep it real though. As a man, you want that though, because you want equal reciprocation in your relationship.
Right.
The one thing I will say is men don't want love, women want love. Do you agree?
No.
No?
Well, yeah, we want love, but the most
Okay.
important.
I'm sorry. Let me put it a different way because I apologize.
Yeah,
Men don't want love the way women want love.
right,
We both want to be loved.
right.
What do you say?
Respect is key. Respect is key. That's all we respect. You know what I mean? Respect and be true. That's all. Faithful woman. I mean, just like women want a faithful man. That's big to us, man.
I'm gonna keep it real though, Nas. Every man fails at loving their woman this way. Women want to be the center of your world, while men want loyalty and their
Right.
world to be built. I'm gonna keep it real. As a man with a lady, I'll live my life and act like because she's there and she's good, everything's good. And sometimes I won't even like check in. And I think with her, sometimes we'll be in the same sector and I'm building my world and she don't fit in. So it's hard to keep somebody when you have that. That loyalty is very, very, very has to be very genuine to be kept. What do you say?
Exactly. And the thing is, it's like we the go getters. We don't want to go out there and get that bread. We're the ones that go out there and try to find new ways to maintain the household. So we get busy. I've been in that situation. We get busy. You know what I'm saying? We get busy. So I mean, but when we get busy like that, if you got a good woman, she's gonna be like, instead of trying to find attention somewhere else, she's gonna, yo, I'm here. You know what I mean? Like she's gonna do that. Like, take a step for what you're doing. I know you're trying to, hold the family down, but I want to spend that time with you. I want that attention from you.
Bro, I got two memes to tell you about.
Mhm.
My one friend, God bless her. What up, Miss Janet? She said in a meme, she's met this guy online. He said he's living in a gated community, only to find out his gated community was prison. Meme, y'all. Didn't say it was her. And shout out to my bro, Doggy Diamonds, who said the dating pool has pee in it. You know what I'm saying? So that should tell you what you're dealing with. And when you got women nowadays, I feel bad for the younger men, especially. You got women nowadays who say a man can't keep her attention unless he makes six figures. But half these fucking bitches don't even make $30,000 themselves. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry if that makes y'all mad, but that's how I feel about people who act like that. There's good women out here that work and want to be loved and will cater to their man. But instead of finding that man, the good man who's hurt because he didn't get with the girl he always wanted is now coming into his own as a man with people liking him. And now he wants to be who he wasn't instead of continue to be him and connect spiritually with somebody that's fit or meet for him, as the Bible says, yo. What do you say?
I agree. It's like, it's like when you were a kid and you always wanted to get this type of toy, but you weren't able to get it. And now you older now, making a little bit of money, and you go out and get that toy. You don't know how to act.
Yeah, no, that's real.
So, you get a dude that wasn't getting that much attention. Now he's older now. He's coming to his own. He's doing well for himself.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like, you know, fuck you. I'm doing me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Some people get that money and buy a butt. You know what I'm saying? Some people buy breasts. Some men are buying implants now. You see what I'm saying? They're getting penile implants. I think the reason why it's hard to find love and keep it is because people don't love themselves and don't know who they are.
Right. That's a big factor in it. That's a very big factor. And you got to be cool. You got to be comfortable in your own skin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And stop believing everything people say.
Yep.
How come every hot girl got a husband, but the women that listen to their songs are single?
Yeah.
How come every player has a million girls they don't give money to, but the average dude ain't a player and don't make that type of money? I mean, think about it, yo. We heard songs like "Bitches Ain't Shit But Hoes and Tricks." Sorry for the language, ladies and gentlemen, but the men who kept saying they don't give women money were men who are making 6 figures a year, when the average guy who just was cracking a good 5 figure, maybe 30, 40,000, and these guys are making 90 to 100 or 500,000 a year. Those are the men who were saying that, and they're going to attract more people who want to be around them for money, but the average guy doesn't have that unless you are out here preying on people who have nothing to be your women. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people have to stop believing the hype, man. What you say?
Yeah. It's like you said. The woman's gonna be around. Who you talk about, celebrities.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So the woman's gonna be around them, just as like I said before. It's a status thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was around such and such. I was around such and such here. Yeah. He saw me after the concert. You know what I'm saying? your average dude ain't doing that. He your Joe Blow trying to make some dough.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like Eddie Griffin said, "What happened to loving a nigga that just had a bus pass? Because you love the nigga." You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
You
that's
know what I
real
mean?
life.
Like that's true love. And don't get me wrong. Don't settle for a bum. But you got dudes that's out here that's they trying their damnedest, and that's where they at. That's the level they at right now. You know what I'm saying? But you want to
Well,
sleep on them.
well, I'm not going to tell people how to love. I'm not going to tell people who to love. We have people who are in alternate lifestyles. That's on them. We have people, and when I say alternate lifestyles, everybody, I don't mean just homosexuality. I mean, you have like sister wives and brother husbands and polygamy and all that.
Huh?
Whatever works for you, that's on you. But what I will say is this: with all those different type of lifestyles, the one thing that's consistent is trust, loyalty, and commitment.
Mhm.
And you know how you know if somebody could love, trust, and be committed to you? Listen to their playlist. And that could give you a key, that could give you a key intuition of the type of person that you're with. Because when a person's happy, listen to their music. When a person's sad, listen to their music. When a person's feeling good, listen to their music. When a person's feeling low, listen to their music. You will
Right.
know if somebody's depressed. You will know if somebody's growing. You will know if somebody's hurting if you listen to their music. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Mm-hmm.
We went from a time where people were like, I want to thank you, Heavenly Father, for sharing life with me, which was a love song,
Yeah.
to now,
Yeah. I'm if you he get what nigga read. Like,
yeah, I mean, well, that's another type of anthem, but
whew.
yeah, that's ridiculous. But
If she
ladies,
listening to that, run.
huh?
That's if she's listening to that, run.
Well, remember, depending on what age bracket you're in, the
Mhm.
songs that you listen to when it comes to love or hate and things like that will dictate who you are in your relationship. Because we got people who young who talk like this, man. I don't know what you saying, man. Fuck them boys, yo. You know what I'm saying? They got a whole different conversation than us. And then you have some people who listen to us, Generation X's, and say that we were the worst generation in the game, and we just so, like I said, man, it depends on who you are and what your love language is. Because who was that lady you talked about who had like the nastiest songs in the world, yo?
From back in the day.
Yeah, the old lady, yo.
Something bogan.
Yeah.
You talking about the old
Yeah, it's her. Her.
original little kid?
Yeah.
I eat your pussy. That was right.
Yeah. We had songs like we had vulgar songs like today,
Yeah,
back then,
way before we were born.
but
Yeah,
because of the morality clauses, people didn't
right,
talk about it, but it was there.
right. Yep,
Just like vaudeville, just like strip
yep,
clubs, like all that was there. But unfortunately, in today's society, because everybody has social media and podcasts, just like us, salute to
mhm,
us, but we're a good one. People are free to
yeah,
express, and I think that's why it's so hard to find and keep love today. Is because everybody's intaking everybody's stories instead of living their own life and making their own story.
right, right, right,
That's what I think.
right, right. Instead of seeing the similarities and learning from another person's story, then it's like you just taking on their own and just absorbing their pain into yours and amplifying your own pain behind that.
Mm-hmm.
And see, that should drive you crazy.
Hey man, love is relative and pain is universal. And
Mhm.
people would rather pander to pain than appreciate and uphold love on
Yep.
many levels. And that's very sad. But what do you think out there? Why do you think it's so hard to find and keep love? We would like a female point of view and male point of views on this subject. And if you like this subject, do you think we should bring it back to the show? Let us know in the comments. We want to know what y'all think. Share this. I want to know what you think. Because at the end of the day, I think most females want love, but are scared to keep it because they don't know how. And I think most men don't want to keep love. Most men just want love because some of them are so low self-esteem that they don't know how to be a man yet, and they're using other people's emotions to build themselves up. I think people are soft, and I think people are very scared of reality. And the reality is, a lot of people don't know how to stand on their own too and be giving. Because guess what? Personally speaking, I was not taught about how to love or what to look for. As a man, I was taught to have different females and use them for whatever good they could bring me. And just like women are taught, have a man that take you out, a man that you could talk to, a man who could. They say have all these different people, but no one has ever taught us love yourself first, and then let God bring you someone who vibrates on your same level.
Right.
Those are lessons that we are not taught. And I don't care if you black, white, whatever you call yourself, a lot of us are not taught that. And we want to know what you think about even that statement made right there. So make sure y'all hit the like button, comment, subscribe, join us on A and the R&B. Join us every Sunday at 8 p.m. And in the R&B, the podcast with me, myself, Heritage Hip Hop, Karev, Nas the Romantic, which is this dude right here, Nika LaDean, the beauty in the scene, and Mr. Nasty, PJ Big A himself. Shout out to Nevaeh, Queen, the real Queen Nevaeh.
Word.
But yo, we want to know what y'all think, because you know what? At the end of the day, everybody wants to be loved. DMX said everybody wants to be somebody's baby.
Word.
What do you say? So hit us with the comments. Make sure you subscribe to ANN the R&B on Instagram, ANNONRNB, and make sure you subscribe to Heritage Hip Hop for more. So Nas, take us out.
All right, man. Until then, we'll be thinking of you. Peace.